This one is called Parky Smarties, and it goes like this. Skullcap, crampbark, wild lettuce. Names of the herbal tinctures I take at night to ease restless leg syndrome. I like the names. I like saying them. Skullcap, crampbark, wild lettuce. I never thought of lettuce as ever being wild. Each word's familiar, and all but one syllable. They're easy to remember, pronounce and spell. More about names. I haven't smoked a cigarette for 40 years, but can easily recall their names. Players number 6, then Silk Cut when I started cutting down. Short, sharp, familiar words. And what about these? Energy Snuff, Flying Saucers, K-Mind. Names of so-called legal highs. I'm advocating the names, not the products. I remember all these names with ease, but to write down the names of the drugs I take for Parkinson's several times a day, I had to copy them from the box and bottles they come in. It comes out like this. Ropinirole, brand names, Ropiqual or Spiroco. Cobeneldopa, brand name, Madopar, and amantadine. I find them difficult to remember, not so easy to pronounce, and tricky to spell. And it's not just me. As I found out when attempting to talk to other people with Parkinson's about our medication, it tends to go like this. So what are you on? Well, in the morning I take something called Spirococo. No, that can't be right. Spivoco? Can't say I've heard of that one. What's it look like? It's a pink lozenge. Oh, I take a pink lozenge. But I think it begins with R. I take something beginning with R, but it's a capsule. I think it might be for my heart. At this point, we're ready to give up and change the topic, which matters because it's useful to swap experiences, part of actively engaging in decisions about treatment and combating the passivity which seems to be part of the condition. I'd like to see new names for Parkinson's drugs, memorable names, positive names, evocative names that are easy to spell. And this should be the point where I now astound you with my witty and relevant suggestions. Well, I've tried, and this is what I've come up with. Life lozenge, fatigue fighter, brain booster, and my favourite, which is dopamine dream. But I admit it does sound a little too much like an LP by the Moody Blues after they smoked a lot of dope in about 1972. Collectively, how about Parky Smarties? Thank you.